Yo, today I'm gonna speak about like gang stalking and do not go down a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? So people like they think that they're thinking being gang stalk and they're targeting like they're using like they're getting drones and EMF and all that stuff. Me too. I was at that phase too when I thought I was being gang stalked and targeted. I started over like analyzing that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like it was back in 2020, not too long ago. Y'all went through that phase. A lot of people that think they're being targeted. You probably not being targeted. It's probably that you went through fucked up situations and scenarios over and over again in your life, and it just keep happening that you think the whole world's against you. You know, you start to think this whole world has this big conspiracy against your ass. That's why you think that you're being gang stalked or targeted. I used to think that too, because fucked up situations would come, but you're not really being targeted, you know what I'm saying? And I say gang stalking is the first level of this bullshit when you're trying to like unwrap yourself around this matrix, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you being like gang stalk, you know. You know, at first when you learn too much information and you start to do that shit, you start to get paranoid, hallucinate, because you're like, oh, why am I learning all this information? Oh shit. Then you start to think that people are against you because you start to see little patterns in people and all that, overanalyze, and all the fucked up shit just keep happening. You're not really being gang stalked, you know what I'm saying? We all went through that pattern, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's just that when you're different like us, you're gonna experience fuck shit from people, so you don't gotta label it as gang stalking and be paranoid, you know what I'm saying? Because you're just different, you know what I'm saying? It's not that even you're different, it's just a different frequency. You know, don't lie and say that you're being targeted, you know? A lot of these people who say they gang stalk, they tend to be like single mothers, you know what I'm saying? Black single mothers, you know what I'm saying? Or people who just got out the fucking psych ward or came out of jail, you know what I'm saying? Or crazy people like that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, those type of people are gonna think people are gonna after them because they went through fucked up situations, they didn't fucking heal. You know what I'm saying? Look at themselves, so all that situation just kept arriving over and over again, or just got worse. And they end up finding this fucking shit to they end up finding some shit on the internet to wrap themselves around as gang stalking to help cope with their situation and label it. A lot of these things for people's situations are just labels. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Is gang stalking is just a label, really. You know what I'm saying? They just went through fucked up situations. They didn't heal or do what they had to do, so it just fucked up. I'm not saying I'm healed, because I got my fucking issues and shit, but I'm just saying these things just kept happening over and over again. So they happen to find some shit on the internet about gang stalk so they can wrap their heads around it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but they're not really gang stalking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you be seeing them with trying to look at the red and white cars, the people with the red and black shirts. I used to do that too. Like, I used to see red and black shirts every day. But I think when you start to search for shit, your brain is gonna like weaponize it against you, because your brain is a high tech weapon. You know what I'm saying? If you get a satellite and you get your brain, releases waves just like satellite waves. You know what I'm saying? This has been researched. So if you're gonna think that shit, that's just gonna just happen in your damn reality. If you start to look for shit, your brain is gonna start to look for little things and details of that shit that you're looking for. Your brain is that fucking powerful. So of course you think that's gonna happen. And another factor is you went through fucking situation. So of course the brain is gonna, you know, get stuck on that bullshit, because you know your brain works on patterns and habits. You know what I'm saying? And memory. Yup, memory. It's memory. Your brain works on memory, so that's gonna fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? So nobody really targeting you, bro. You're just paranoid. You know what I'm saying? You know? And those people who be like saying they like gangsta, they're like regular ass people. Or they're like crazy fucking people. They're like people I would deem as crazy. You know what I'm saying? Who just got out of fucking jail or some dumb shit, or the cycle. Those are like people who claim they who are being gangsters. They're either psych ward patients or they're fucking paranoid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two. That's the patterns that's what I observe from them. They're either fucking paranoid ass fucking people who went down a rabbit hole too much on the internet and they thought some shit was happening to them. They started hallucinating, especially taking DMT and all these fucking drugs. So they started thinking all this bullshit. You got to be careful what you fucking watch on here, bro. Don't go down a rabbit hole. Especially me, since I'm a skeptic person. I like to look for shit because I'm curious about something, you know. But you got to be careful because you can see some shit that you won't want to see and not unseen it. And some people, their brains work differently, and when you try to look at that shit, it's like hard to map it out of your damn brain. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go down, and now you're gonna start to think the world a certain way or this, which the world is. But it's like you're gonna start to do that. So that's why you got to be careful, man. You know, the internet's a really dangerous place, man. Like, those people who claim to be Gangstalked, they're either crazy people that society would deem as crazy, or like mental health patients, or people who went down a rabbit hole. They forgot to read the distraction advisory when obtaining this shit, so they started hallucinating. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is targeting you. You know, I used to think that people just minded their own business and everybody got their fucking problems and shit. So how the fuck are they gonna go target you? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know? Like, that's just too much. That's just extra as fuck. You know? So why they just gonna mind their business and go target another person and shit? You know? Like, that's weird. Like, unless the only reason I'll say you're being targeted unless you like used to work for the FBI type shit, or you try to release some info. If you're not that type of fucking person, then there's no reason for them to fucking gang stalk you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not that type of person, then they're not fucking gang stalking you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not like really a threat. You know what I'm saying? The only gang stalk you do shit to you if you're a fucking threat. They can just fucking kill your ass if you a fucking threat. So get that gang stalking shit out the fucking window. Your ass is not gang stalk. Your ass is too fucking paranoid. Just go about your business and leave all that bullshit alone. You're not being gang stalked, bro. Just stop watching too much of this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? These people who make you watch this shit don't give a fuck about you. They should have warned you, but, you know, it don't really work like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the world works by guilt by association. So, you know what I'm saying? So, if a fucking crack dealer tells you the danger of crack, you would think twice, damn, this is bad. So, yeah, but I'm still going to buy it. But he told you that was bad, but they're not going to tell you that it's bad because they're trying to get you to buy that shit. So, anyways, I'm out. Y'all take care.